Hey there guys, it's Attack on Samurott, and here is my team analysis video for this week's OBA battle against the Roaring Shadow. So, he's got a really interesting team. He has a lot of powerhouses on his team, a lot of heavy hitters, and some decent walls as well. So, he's gonna be a little difficult. So, his team, his draft has Mega Aggron, Torterra, Haxorus, Ditto, Darmanitan, Milotic, Togekiss, Noivern, Dragonite, and Snorlax, as you all can see on your screen. So, how I'm gonna deal with this team? Well, for one thing, he does have a lot of walls, so I can kind of break them down with Infernape. Technically, I kind of can, but I kind of can't. But so the first mon I decided I'm gonna bring to this match is gonna be Zapdos. So I'm bringing Zapdos because he has a lot of physical attackers on his team, being Haxorus, Darmanitan, and Dragonite. And I guess you can say Mega Aggron as well, and maybe Torterra too. So I want to bring Zapdos because it's really bulky, and it also has the Rocky helmet to it, with it. So if Darmanitan like attacks me and stuff, then it's gonna take a lot of recoil from Flare Blitz or whatever it uses. Well, no, not a lot of recoil, I guess. But like if he uses Flare Blitz on Zapdos, then Darmanitan's gonna take a lot of recoil, and it's also gonna take Rocky helmet damage as well. So yeah, and same thing goes with Haxorus or Dragonite. They're just gonna take a lot of recoil. They're just gonna like take a lot of recoil from the Rocky helmet. So that's kind of my reasoning behind it. Using Zapdos. Also, the moveset's gonna be Thunder Wave, Volt Switch, Defog, Roost. Defog and Roost. Volt Switch so I can switch out. On things that I don't want to be in. And also to get damage on things that his team is actually kind of weak to. They're kind of weak to electric types, kind of. Well, they don't take it that well. But, it'll be really good for Milotic and Togekiss, and also his Noivern as well. And I guess Dragonite too. So, yeah, Defog, you get rid of Stealth Rocks, just in case he sets up Aggron. Just in case he uses them with Aggron or Torterra. And Roost to get my health back from whatever Darmanitan, Haxorus, or Dragonite use. So yeah. Next is gonna be Crocodile. So I'm gonna use Crocodile because it has Intimidate, which can definitely hurt Haxorus, Darmanitan, and Dragonite. So yeah. So the moves is gonna be Earthquake, Knock Off, Toxic, and Taunt. So pretty much the same set I had the first week I used it. So during my first week. So yeah. So Toxic to hit to like to make sure that Snorlax gets toxic and doesn't like set up on me and stuff. So it's gonna have to be forced to switch out once it gets toxic once it gets toxic. So yeah, knock off to just knock off items, and taunt to basically stop his mons from setting up like Haxorus and Dragonite, since they both have access to Dragon Dance, and Snorlax 2 just in case it wants to go for Curse and try and set up its attack and defense. So yeah, I think Crocodile is gonna be very useful in this match, but I just have to be aware of his Milotic, because Milotic has two really good abilities, Competitive and Marvel Scale. So what Competitive does is that like with Crocodile's ability Intimidate, it drops its attack. So what Competitive does is that if it gets an attack drop or any kind of drop at all, its special attack will go up. So I kind of need to be aware of that. So he may bring Competitive Milotic. I could see that. So yeah. Next is going to be Sylveon. So I'm going to use Sylveon this week again. because Sylveon has just been really good so far. Also, it hits like a lot of things on this team that in most of his team doesn't take a hyper voice that well. So yeah, Sylveon can pretty much scare his team. I mean, scares his team pretty well. So I'm thinking he probably will bring his Mega Aggron to probably like try and take a hit from it. But really really Mega Aggron special defense isn't that great, so it probably won't take. It'll take it, but it won't take it that well. So yeah, so I'm gonna be running the offensive one. So I think the offensive set, like the one I used last week, with the what are the names? Oh yeah, the New England Groudons. So yeah, so I'll use that same Sylveon this week. Alright, next is going to be Trevenant. Now I'm going to use Trevenant because, again, he has a lot of physical attackers on his team. So I want to make sure that I can burn them, especially Dragonite and Haxorus. And also Aggron and Torterra. So yeah, it's kind of my thinking process behind them. Also Foul Play can do a lot to his Haxorus, Terminitan, Dragonite, and Snorlax. So yeah. So my other pick is going to be Infernape this week because of his because it can do a lot to his team, especially the Aggron and the Torterra. So I'm going to be running the mixed one. I didn't want to run the physical one because like Mega Aggron's defense is like sky high, so I know a Flare Blitz or close combat won't do anything to it, so I decided to go for the mix set instead, since it can pretty much OHKO it. So yeah. Also Overheat can do a lot to Torterra as well, so that's another reason. Close combat is stab and can hit Ditto and Snorlax, and Stone Edge can hit his Togekiss, Noivern, Dragonite, and Darmanitan. In U-turn, I could pretty much get a free switch in. I mean, I could just switch out if I don't want to be in a good position, if I'm in a bad position. So yeah, I think Infernape is also going to be my winning. It will probably be my win condition in this match. So yeah, and the last member is going to be Jirachi. So I'm bringing Jirachi again because Jirachi has just been really good, just like Sylveon. So I'm gonna be running the Stealth Rock set like I did, I think the first week or second week. I don't remember which week, but yeah, I think it was last week though. So this time I'm going to be using Stealth Rock, Moonblast, Flash Cannon, and Thunder Wave to lower his speed. So I want to make sure that I can lower Haxorus or Dragonite speed, or maybe even Noivern speed as well. And I guess Togekiss as well, because Togekiss can still be a problem. But yeah, he has a lot of fast mons, so I really do need Thunder Wave this week. So Zapdos and Jirachi are probably going to be very useful. So yeah, so Stealth Rock to break Dragonite's multi-scale, and also to get a lot of damage on the Darmanitan, Noivern, and Togekiss. So yeah, so I'm gonna run Moonblast because I need it for his Haxorus, Noivern, and Dragonite. because they're dragon and no one and dragons don't really appreciate fairy type moves. So yeah, flash cannon is stab and can hit his Togekiss as well. So yeah. So I think this is actually a solid team that I built. I think it'll actually do a lot of work to his team. So I hope I can win this week. And yeah, cause he said on Twitter that he's also pretty prepared for me. So I think I'm prepared. So yeah, I think this will be a good match. Now, why didn't I bring Gallade? Which is something I should have said earlier, but I didn't bring Gallade because there are just too many things that can like it can't hit hard enough on with his team. It just can't. So that's kind of why I didn't want to bring it. Also, I was a little scared of that Ditto, because that Ditto may be like Choice Scarfed or something. I don't really know what Ditto does, so that's one thing I'm actually kind of afraid of, because Ditto is very weird. It's a very weird mon, so I don't know what it can do, but yeah. So like I said, I think I'm prepared. Oh yeah, I also didn't want to bring Gyarados because just I don't know, Gyarados. It's because of competitive Milotic. I'm just kind of afraid of it. I actually am kind of afraid of that Milotic. So yeah, that's kind of why I didn't want to bring Gyarados as well. I mean, that's kind of why I didn't want to bring Gyarados, just because of that Milotic, and also because of that Ditto too. That Ditto can, I don't know what that Ditto will do, so I didn't want to bring Gyarados. Granted, it definitely would have done a lot to his team, but I think with Sylveon, Infernape, and Jirachi, I think those three will definitely do a lot of work, and especially Crocodile. So yeah, so that's gonna be the end of my team building for the Roaring Shadow. So I can't wait to have this battle. And yeah, this actually should have been recorded before, but I was busy, so I wasn't able to put this video up sooner. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching and hearing my thoughts. So this battle will be, I guess, well, it's gonna be today, technically. Since today's Saturday, and this is usually when I upload it. I mean, this is usually when I upload the battle the OBA League battle. So yeah, so that's gonna be it, guys, and I will see you when the battle happens. Bye.